Right. Trevor wanted me to read this, so here we go. So You Want to Be a Hero is made by and for ostensibly mature adults. As such, be advised that it may contain violence, sexual themes, and strong language such as raspberries or fook.
Fuck. The word's fuck.
Yes, I know what the word is, Tango.
Do you know what ostensibly means?
I know what the word fuck is, Tango. Yeah, read that.
Full content warning can be found in the episode description.
Look, we'll just get a dictionary or something, figure it out later.
Welcome to So You Want to Be a Hero, a real play Dungeons and Dragons podcast where 5 best friends said fuck it and pressed record. I am your dungeon master, Brad Silman. And with me always are my 4 best friends. Laus Weindel,
Yo.
Davis McQueen,
Howdy.
Emily Robinson,
Yep.
and the one, the only, John Garza.
Oh.
How's everyone doing today? This is the second time we've tried this intro.
We should get John a soundboard.
Yeah, you definitely
I
do.
have this.
I
Actually,
quite
just
like
an air
him just
horn.
randomly giving himself an air horn noise.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I mean, I also had to make the beat last time. Let's be real.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Could you grab the?
Poor John.
Dice
Life
underneath
must
you.
be rough for you.
It really is.
to make the beat last time. I could have said no,
I could have,
but I yes and it.
I did yes and it.
I love it when we yes and.
And I think your raps got better with the beat. The first one.
I mean, definitely.
Well,
Definitely.
one person.
Who knew? All you needed was a beat. You know what I mean?
All
Janet
rappers
Jackson.
always.
Everyone since the dawn of time.
Since the dawn of time.
Janet Jackson.
Yeah,
Oh, right, because of her song.
give me a beat. Okay, fuck
Yeah,
all of
I
y'all.
don't.
Go on.
No offense. Didn't listen to any Janet Jackson besides what you made me do.
So, Dicebreaker. Everyone rolls a d20, and whoever has the highest gets to roll a d100.
I got an 11.
11.
Why?
Well, you're just rolling for the dice breaker. Doesn't mean you're going first.
No, I know. I only roll well
On the Dicebreakers,
on dice breakers. Nat 20.
nat 20. We got an 11, nat 20. Lost
4.
4.
4.
4. Who's got the better? Actually, roll off. Who's
Got the better
dex?
charisma.
16.
19.
19. Okay, so it's going to be Emily last, followed by Davis second to last, John
Me
third,
first.
and
I'm
Laus
ready.
first. All right,
Pardon me.
roll. You don't have to roll a d100 for this one because this is the one I have planned. What is Forte's karaoke song?
Now, if you asked me what my karaoke song is, I would have a list of like 20.
I know, and
But Forte plays the violin,
Devil went down
All
to
of
Georgia.
which don't have words.
all of which don't have words, right?
But what would his
Gosh,
karaoke
what
song
would it
be?
Gosh, what genre would it be? It would be Billy Joel's "This Night"
Ooh,
because it is based off of a Beethoven song.
Okay, all right.
I can dig
all
it.
right,
I can
all
dig
right.
it. Sparrow.
It's definitely that. What is it? MIA paper airplanes. That bang, bang, bang. Take your money. That one.
All I wanna do is.
Yeah, that one. 100%. Yeah, that one. Ching.
I don't even remember the name of the song. MIA? No, wait.
MIA is the artist.
Paper planes.
Paper Planes. Awesome. What is a Tango Honeypots?
I want to sex you up.
I was going to say sexual healing.
I feel like just to be
sexy
funny,
for my
it has to come from like
I touched
Tarzan.
myself.
Right? It's from Tarzan.
Hey, shut up.
What is "You'll Be in My Heart"?
Please show.
Guys,
What is the Pink song? It's just you in your hand tonight.
That's his song.
No. It is Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire.
Oh, because of
yeah,
the
dude.
herpes.
that's going to be edited out. And Trevor
Found our
Varvatos.
line, John.
That would be
know no lie.
Living on a Prayer.
Ooh,
that's a good one.
He's a classic boy.
Duly noted. All right, Dicebreaker number 2. Everyone roll again. D20. Sorry, guys. Got to get this through.
6.
3.
10.
10.
7.
7.
Guys,
Emily won again.
same order as last one,
All right,
too.
but this time,
I'm-
this time,
I beat Davis this time.
Oh, did you?
roll a D100.
That's going to be 24.
24.
What's your
Kobe
favorite
Bryant?
karaoke song?
Okay, I like this.
All right,
I like
Kobe.
this. So, Laus,
Yeah.
what is, which other player character does your character find themselves having the most common with?
Sparrow. That's the only one I've encountered. That was easy.
Yeah, we both owe an exorbitant amount of money.
Yeah.
Tango?
Um,
We feel like you have the most common
I mean, it has to be Trevor.
because y'all barely know each other.
Well,
I mean, that you know each other, but
I mean-
you don't know anyone else.
the other two are nice, but they're kind of assholes.
Fair.
Well, if you weren't dumb.
Sparrow. Sparrow.
Maybe if
Who
you
do
ask
you
questions.
feel you have more common with? Is it true?
All right,
This
all
one's a good one because
Well,
you're.
As far as most in common, it's Forte.
Yeah.
But as far as
Duh.
loyal to, it would have been Trevor. But
That's not the question.
yeah, most in common is definitely Forte. We both have that we want to get shit done. We owe a lot of money. We have a shared lie now that we're having
if
to
we
deal
were
with.
grocery shopping, we'd be the people who would get in, get your shit, and get out.
Yes, 100%.
And Trevor.
This is the only one I care about. Because I don't know who you're going to pick.
Well, I mean, Trevor, he vibes with everybody. You know, he's an everyman. But really, at the end of the day, he and Sparrow just have so much in common. You know, really shared values, shared outlook. They're just, you know, two peas in a pod.
I love it.
How does that feel, Tango, to not be chosen at all?
They have known each other 2 hours.
Wow.
Hey,
So is Sparrow and Forte.
y'all are sleeping in the same room, the three of you, from what I remember. You're back at your villa.
I was going to say, I'm not me.
But you guys ready to get back into this this wonderful world of Aurora? Okay. Avoiding combat, Sparrow and Forte tried to settle the debt of Rather Long River by entering a world-shattering rap battle between Forte and Grisham Telbrook of the Order of the Broken Bells. Forte now owes them 900 gold minus the belt, worth 450 gold pieces, as they left the Ingenuity.
He says sarcastically with air quotes.
I did, yes. As they left the Ingenuity Center, they ran into a woman trying to find some information on her missing daughter. Now, at the Axe and Skull, Tango and Trevor started to get to know each other a little bit. Even though Tango is old, anyone can be a hero, no matter how old. And and an elected official, Leo Hillness, noticed that they were heroes and hired them to stand behind him during his rally today. Sparrow and Forte met up with Tango and Trevor. Sparrow with his new best friend, Tango. No. Oops. Oh, no. Sparrow with... Oops. Sorry. Sparrow with her new best friend and Tango with his new best friend. During the rally, we met with the direct competitor, Ria de Arnos, a young competitor who wants Lower Tarn to change with and for the people it represents, instead of being stuck in the past. But you learned 4 people have gone missing in the span of 2 weeks or so. And after some investigating around town, you learned that the 4 people had gone missing had all known each other and had been friends. And as the end of the day came upon you, you agreed tomorrow you were going to meet and more to try to find out more clues. Now, it is nighttime in the Axe and Skull, and we see an elf at the fireplace and a little table in front of her as she's going through the papers that she had taken from Rather Long River's office that were notes of her mentor, Thomas. Sparrow, you've got these papers in front of you. You've got these vials of flame dancing in them. What'd you like to do?
Well, Sparrow will first take a moment to look at Thomas's handwriting.
Okay.
It's been a while since she's seen something inked in his hand. For just a moment, kind of glide her fingers over it before she gets down to business to trying to figure out what these vials are and what these notes are to build.
So a few of these pages, you see the schematics with this frantic scribbling and wording. Hard to make sense of some of them, but the pictures make sense to you, as there's this little checklist of instructions or ingredients next to this vial that reads fire starter. The drawing looks like would place a vial of the fire starter on your gun. That would allow you to shoot fire from your gun. The instructions read corroder beast oil, essence of lower fire elemental with a note, possibly stronger fire with stronger fire elemental, pixie powder, and a drop of blood. But unfortunately, you have no idea how to attach this vial to your gun. But the drawing only shows the vial attached to it. Give me a investigation check.
That will be a 16.
16. Okay. With the 16, you look through the pages to see if you can find anything else. Mm-hmm. And a few things catch your eye. And it's just notes of things that he's kind of scribbled down. And they say, they keep telling me the scales will tip. The scales will tip. Time is running out, but it doesn't make sense to me. And you flip some pages around. They need what I have. Something about the forgotten history of this world, but I'm not a history teacher. And then you see on another page, a new day awaits. The sun will always set. The moon will always rise, but it will fall and the sun will rise again. And then there's one last thing that you see that's circled so many times with question marks all around it. The Book of Gray. And that is what you see with a 16.
Okay. Forgotten History and Book of Gray. Does that ring any kind of bell?
Not necessarily.
Sure.
I mean, you can try to do a history check on either of those things. The DC is going to be hard for...
If it's over 20, I'm not going to bother.
Yeah. No.
Okay. I'm going to skip then.
Yeah. But I mean, the Book of Gray... Actually, just give me a DC. Give me a history check on it, just to see if you can remember if...
Let's see if I can nat 20. Okay. Yeah.
If you get a nat 20, yeah, for sure.
16.
16, not bad. You don't remember anything. Thomas never talked to you about the Book of Gray. He's judging by the notes. He's kind of confused by it, if you will. He doesn't know.
Fair, and he was way smarter than I was.
Is there anything else you would like to do with the notes, or?
I want to very sort of carefully fold them and put them in something that's like watertight.
Okay.
Like, you know, they're pretty much little memories of my friend.
Of course.
So, yeah.
But as you look at that, you see the vials. You put them in your safe spot, and you know there's only one person that can help you understand this.
The professor, the one who stuck me with the tab.
Yeah, rather long river.
Yeah, okay.
He's the only person that can help you.
Yeah, okay. All right.
That's the thing that comes to your mind.
The deep sizing character.
The deep size.
The deep sizing character.
So you kind of go back into your meditation phase as you look across the room. You see Trevor, your best friend. Mm-hmm. And you see your little halfling, ghost-wise halfling Tango Honeypot sitting there too with all of his leathers.
Is there like a bag he has?
Yeah, he's got a bag.
Can I rifle through his bag? I want to see what's going on with this boy.
Sleight of hand?
You want me to roll perception at disadvantage?
Yeah, because you're past the fuck out.
Ooh. It's a 10.
A 14.
14. You're still asleep. You kind of feel something, but you kind of like go back to sleep, you know? And as you go through his bag, you see a little brooch that looks like a robin, kind of like a shield.
Sure.
With it's metal with some like light red wings and whatnot, but it's just a little brooch. You see that. You see some papers, some leather. You see his whip.
I have a healer's kit in there.
Okay, yeah, no, she's more just looking to make sure that everything makes sense for who he says he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want Trevor to be taken for a fool. So I leave everything exactly where it was. I don't take anything. Just wanted to check, make sure.
Okay.
He was above board.
Does it pass your standards?
I mean, there was nothing there at all, just a whip and stuff. So yeah, I leave it.
Lots of leather.
Lots of leather.
Yeah, I kind of, cringe at that, but, Trevor's got to figure it out eventually, so I leave it.
You go back to your meditative state, and we kind of look at this brooch. It begins to, you don't, but the world. We look at this brooch, and it begins to kind of glow. The moon hangs high over a canopy of trees. The roots of these trees grow high out of the ground, arcing about 20 feet high and arcing back into the ground. Little houses have been built into the massive roots. Wooden planks have been built into the trees, spiraling up to doors that lead to rooms that have been built into the trees. The windows twinkle with this very faint orange light. Not too many people walk the streets, but a few do. And in the middle of the village of the trees is a bigger tree that has been seemingly untouched. No rooms have been made into it, no spirals, no nothing. It looks as it's the protector tree over the other trees. Tango, you wake up here in the middle of a small amphitheater that goes into the ground about 15 feet and a few rows of seats that lead up. You've never been here before, but it seems strangely familiar to you in a sense. And where you wake up, you see all the lights. You can hardly see the moon through the trees, but you see the stairs that begin to lead up.
Yeah, I mean, I start walking up the stairs.
You don't have any of your weapons or anything on you, but the one thing you do have is that brooch is attached to you, and it is glowing a faint crimson as it's attached to you.
No.
Okay,
I'm just trying to take it all in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as you near the top, you begin to hear this small scuffle. Swords are clashing, slashing, grabbing, grunts. And you hear a heavy, labored voice. You shall never wield its true power. That's the thing about perspective. For one chosen, it means one thing. For another, it means completely different. You were not chosen. You were burdened by this power, this great gift from the earth. And this will be the last of your kind to wield it. You hear from a different voice. And then the labored voice goes, I hope that you rot in the foulest depths of the under. Tango, you begin to...
I start running towards the sound.
top.
Yeah.
Okay. You make your way to the top of the amphitheater, and you see a group of 12 men in plate, some wielding swords, some halberds, some bows, all at the ready, circled around a group of dead elves. And you see this one pulls his halberd out of the corpse of this elf. Tango, please make me a stealth check.
Ooh, 20.
20. Oh, shit. The same guard that pulled his halberd out looks around, and you see him look, and you kind of he like, he starts to walk over into your area where you were at.
Okay, wait, how many guys are there?
There's 12. Well, 13 if you want to count the big guy. John is giving you the no.
Yeah, no. I think survival instincts dictate I am hiding.
There you go. He comes over to you. Not to you, but in your area. And with your 20, you are hiding. He doesn't see you at all. Your crimson is glowing, but you kind of cover it with your hands. Standing in the center, and he walks back. Standing in the center is this massive man in a cloak, plate armor, standing 4 feet over everyone else. Give me a perception check real quick.
15?
15. With a 15, you see a tattoo on his bald head that is a scale, like a weight scale. Mm-hmm. And it's right behind his left ear. And you see a boulder attached to a handle that sits next to him. Yeah. He holds the elf in the air by the wrist as he dangles, bloodied and beaten. The Under has no place for people like me. I am what the Under fears. And this big guy grabs the elf by the body and just rips from his forearm down and tosses this elf to the side. We got what we came for. And another plate walks up to him. Sir, we await your orders for extraction. Burn it. All of it, sir? Yes. Sir! The officer salutes. And he goes back to the armored men. 4 of the armored men walk towards, and they summon a fire as these archers pull back and begin to volley shots to the trees. These trees begin to catch fire. You see the officer raise up his hands into the sky, and a fireball begins to form as he launches it into the distance. Flames go up. Screams can be heard. Tango, you look around at all these hundreds of elves trying to leave their homes, being shot by a volley of fire arrows falling from the trees. Chaos and flames are all around you. The rest of the men go to start taking out elves one by one. And as these flames get bigger and bigger, you begin to feel yourself being engulfed with these flames. It's warm and inviting. You know why. But before you become totally engulfed, you look out and you see a small, thin, elven girl standing, looking in this chaos. Her short, messy black hair pulled over her elven ears, petrified. And then she makes eye contact with you.
Yup.
And then she is picked up and carried away by an adult. And as these flames begin to engulf you, you kind of nudge over and you'll make a look, and you're back in the axe and skull. And you see Trevor asleep. You see Sparrow meditating.
Okay.
Yes.
That wasn't a memory, right? That was like a dream. Like,
It was a dream.
okay.
That was your dream. You just had that dream.
What the fuck?
And it's still nighttime outside in the axe and skull.
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go sit by the fire with Sparrow if there's a second chair there.
Yeah, there is. Sparrow's meditating, but Sparrow, you want to wake Sparrow up, or
Nah. If you seem like you're doing your thing, I'm familiar with elves meditating, so I'm just gonna start punching some holes in a new belt.
can't go back to sleep after that.
No, genocide does wake you up.
And then you're doing that, and the sun begins to rise as the bell rings. Ding, ding, ding. Excuse me, sir. Good morning. This is your daily wake-up call. Winston, a tall, personal butler that stays at the villa. I have your milk out on the terrace. Shall I fetch your carriage, sir?
Yes. Please fetch the carriage. I'll be out on the terrace.
Sir, is there anything else that I can do for you?
I'll change myself today.
Wonderful. Awesome. Okay, I will come get you whenever the carriage is ready.
Yes, as soon as possible, ideally.
I do not have much time to waste.
Wonderful. Anything planned today, sir?
Oh, just gonna find some missing people, maybe kill something. I don't know.
Oh, wonderful. Sounds
Oh, I have to go back to that professor.
The one at the Ingenuity Center, sir.
Oh, yeah, it turns out he has a heavy gambling problem.
Well, we're all not perfect.
Do you have a heavy gambling problem, Winston?
I wouldn't necessarily say heavy. I do like to bet. Yes.
It's only a problem if you lose.
Well, just learned something new about you, my friend.
I mean, if you would ever like to go down to
No,
the
I would not.
fighting rinks. Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again?
If you would ever like to go down to the fighting
There's
rinks.
fighting rings here.
Yes.
Where?
Well, there.
Lower?
Not necessarily, no.
Upper?
There are no fighting rinks in the upper. There are the ports. There is some underground fighting in the ports.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. The sailors.
Sir, I will go fetch your carriage unless there's anything else.
No. No, there isn't. Thank
Wonderful. So Winston leaves.
Wait, Brad.
Yeah.
Are there 2 chairs on the veranda again? I just want to know.
Yes.
I throw a chair off the veranda. I go, God damn it. God damn it. Ugh.
Somebody's not getting their deposit back.
He doesn't need it. Okay. So you're out on your terrace. You throw your thing off. It's been a minute. Winston comes back. Says, your carriage here, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Enjoy.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
One of the chairs fell off the balcony. You'll probably want to have someone go fetch it.
Wonderful. I'll go do it myself.
Yes, good idea.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I wait till he leaves the room.
He leaves.
I chuck the other chair. Other direction.
Worst.
As it falls and hits somebody. Not Winston, but.
That's fine.
All right. So you make your way to your carriage.
And I get in it and I go,
White horses.
to the axe and skull.
Sorry,
No
yes,
time
sir.
to waste.
No time to waste. And we make it into the Axe and Skull. The 3 of you are there in the Axe and Skull waiting for your breakfasts and whatnot. And you look, Sog is the only person manning the bar at the moment. And he looks extremely flustered because it's breakfast time and it's busy and it looks as if somebody else is not there.
Was Ray Day almost one of his helpers?
No, she is just
She's a politician.
yeah, she's just a friend.
There was someone else who worked at the bar, though, right? I'm not crazy. Okay.
Looks like you could use some help there. May I assist?
Please, yes. Are you good with cooking?
I make a mighty fine oatmeal.
Great. Everyone, oatmeal is for breakfast. All right.
Great.
He hands you an
Trevor.
apron.
Perfect. Trevor heads out to the stables to get the oats because that's where he knows oats are.
Hey, wait, no. I have oats in the back.
Oh, sure.
Oh, man. And here we go. Cooking simulator with Trevor Varvatos. So in front of you is a pot. You've got your oats, you've got your milk, you've got your goat milk, you've got your spoon, you've got everything you need. We're just going to roll a straight D20 luck check to see how good you are at oatmeal.
That's a 14.
14. Awesome. All right. You've done this before. This is what you used to do back at the
At the
monastery.
All the time.
All the time.
Right.
So
I
you're
found
like,
some old apples. They're a little bit dried out, but I slice them up and I put them in there and find a little cinnamon, honey.
I have some cinnamon in my healer's kit because
Okay.
it's an anti-inflammatory. So I give that to Trevor to spice it up a little bit.
ooh.
Oh,
okay.
perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. And the 2 of you.
Think you could maybe go take some orders?
Are there other people in the boat?
There's about 10 people. Breakfast here at the accent school is very, very popular.
Yeah. I'll sure. Yeah, I got you. I pull out a piece of leather because I don't have paper.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Start taking orders.
some charcoal, and I walk around and take orders.
And Forte kicks in the door of the accent school, and you see a Tango running around taking orders on a piece of leather and charcoal. And you don't see Trevor, but you see Sparrow just sitting there.
What's happening?
Zog, I need 2 ales
Just-
for tabletop 3.
You got it.
Come sit down.
What if you come with me?
Order up.
I get up and I leave with Forte.
We get into the car, and I go. We get into the car, and I'm just like, pick the nicest breakfast place in Upper Terran, please.
Yes, you guys go into Upper Tarn to have breakfast at the nicest brunch place called the Cat Cafe, which is on the verge of Upper Tarn and Lower Tarn.
Is it the Curious Cat Cafe?
Yes, it's the Curious Cat Cafe.
Well, aren't we in luck here, Sparrow? This is one of the places people went missing from.
Well, no.
How very fortunate.
You gave it to us on our list, Brad.
I didn't
of
say
all the places
that people went missing.
Well, it
No,
was one of the delivery stops.
Oh,
Yes,
well, that's
you
fine.
are
Good.
correct. I have that written down.
Let's order some bread while we're here, shall we? No, meat. Where
It's a cafe.
did she go missing from? A bakery,
Well,
yeah?
She was missing somewhere between her delivery here and the meats
Meats and more.
and more. So somewhere between these two deliveries.
Oh, good. Well, let's have some breakfast first, and then we'll deal with the missing people.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. 100%.
Great.
And Trevor will at least be busy for another 2 hours making that much oatmeal.
They're making
Trevor's got his hair up in
oatmeal?
a band bun. He's just stirring,
Yeah, and Tango
ordering
decided
people around. Just
Yeah.
random customers ordering them to
I don't
do
know.
stuff.
I'm
I'm so glad we left.
Yeah, I didn't want to make oatmeal.
A servant?
2 hours for oatmeal?
Well, it's 2 hours to make oatmeal for everyone who comes in. You have to make a new batch. And then you got to take the order, and then you got to clean the plates.
Oatmeal simulator.
You have locked yourself in, boy. We're going on an adventure. You're playing oatmeal sim. Yeah.
I'm not wasting my time cooking. There's a game I'm trying to play.
Okay. We'll come back to you two in a
There's
second.
people who play The Sims and people who play World of Warcraft, okay?
I am both of those people.
You are both those people, but normally there's not.
Yeah, right now you're playing The Sims, though.
Hello, welcome to the Cat Cafe. A table for 2.
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. Curious Cat Cafe. Follow me, meow. And
Well, I regret coming here.
here.
I want to wait till I taste the food before I say
This is
that.
what you get, Laus.
Is this table good for you two?
Sure.
Sure,
No,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Actually, can I have that one over there, please?
The one with people in it?
It has the nice view of the city.
I'm sorry. They're in the middle of their the breakfast, but
How rich do they look?
roll me a
Are
check.
you about to put your gold dick on the table?
3.
Your 3 beats my 2.
Jesus Christ.
And they say, they look rich, but it's also a glare from the window. But you feel richer, but just by a little bit.
Right. And I go over, I just like puff out my chest and go, excuse me, Forte Black of the Black family of the Northern Lands. I was wondering if you'd be so kind as to allowing me to sit here and enjoy the view of the city as a visitor to your wonderful abode.
Roll me a charisma check. What do you think? Not deception.
Probably persuasion.
No, this is
Persuasion.
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 Sure.
He's trying to be. Oh, man, Brad.
I know.
Switch dice.
Oh my God.
If you can add to higher than 4, you won.
Oh, good. I rolled a 4 and I have a +7. So 11. There we go. That's the number I was
person
trying
goes,
to think of.
Oh, the Black family
Yes.
of Wilhelm.
Yes. The one and the same.
Wonderful. Yes. Dear, I'm sorry to tell you this, but we must go find a different seat because
There's a good one right over there. And I point to the one that was offered to us.
yes, that's fine. Let us take our plates. Waiter, will you please grab our plates? Yeah, I'll do it right now. A busboy comes and cleans it up, sits you guys down.
Man, talk about life on the other side.
It's got its perks.
The waiter
I'm
comes.
starting to see that.
Here you are, and he hands you 2 saucers full of milk. Is there anything that I can get for you? Complimentary milk for you.
Sure. Do you have any leavened bread by chance or cured meats?
We do have some meats. It's actually a nice blend, ground up together to where it's called pate.
Okay. Do you have like a
I do love pate.
like a
We'll get
charcuterie?
2, one for each of us.
Yeah.
Does it come in gravy?
And fresh bread.
Unfortunately, we are out of bread for today.
Oh,
Bread.
I'm sorry. Yes, we're out of bread.
did the bakery not make their delivery?
They did not actually. 2 pâtés.
Yes.
Listen, I know that we don't have bread, and bread would be perfect to put your pâté on.
It would.
But may I offer you some gravy?
Gravy
in your pâté.
Actually, how about pate with my eggs, please?
Oh,
An over easy eggs with some pate on the side to.
we actually have that on the menu. And he opens it and says, "Number 3, fancy feast."
Oh, the calico. The calico fancy feast?
Calico fancy feast.
I will take one of those, please.
Is this legit just cat food, Brad? You fuck. I've never had a cat in my life. I didn't realize I was ordering actual cat food.
Would you like yours crispy, sir? I mean, madam. Forgive me.
Slightly warm.
Warm.
Yes, not hot, right?
Just put it in the microwave for 10 seconds.
Mix it up.
Crispy. Get it to crispy.
Get it crispy?
Get it crispy.
All right, I've never.
Should
Sure.
get a hairball.
I will trust Forte Black
these
of the Black
waiters
family of
tabaxi?
Wilhelm.
Are they tabaxi?
Yeah, are the waiters tabaxi?
No, they're elves and humans, and coming out of the door, you see a yellow and white kind of chunky tabaxi.
Looks like James Corden comes out, starts singing and dancing.
He goes, "Hello, I have your calico fancy feast and your crispy fancy feast." And it's a bowl, and it's just like deep fried X's and fish flakes and things of that nature. And might I ask, would you like a little bit of something special?
Sure.
Sure. Something special?
Well, why don't you give her something special first?
I shoot you the dirtiest
Then I'll
fuck-
decide.
the dirtiest look I can.
Here's the thing about this something special. I can only make it once at a time. So yes or no?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
You didn't get a nice wet fur ball on your
I should have got
crispy
something
fancy
special.
feast.
You want mine?
No, yours is crispy. I don't like it crispy.
That sound for real made my stomach turn.
All right.
Yeah,
And then-
apologies to our mesophonic listeners.
Ding. How's the oatmeal coming?
Looking good, Sog.
Wonderful. Trevor, you are a hero. You're my hero today.
Oh, that's mighty kind of you to say. Thank you, sir.
No problem. And Tango, right?
Yeah.
You're doing a great job. You're better than some of the other people here.
Thanks, Sog. Thanks for, keeping us under your roof.
Not a problem. It's just really strange Shay did not come in today. She's usually here before everyone. I'm a little worried, to be honest.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Shay's the nice lady from yesterday.
Yeah, she's the one with the curly red hair.
She served me milk. Remember? And you got some ale.
I do.
And then I got water. And then you got ale. And then the politician came.
I remember all of that. Yep.
Yeah. Sorry. Order up.
And you take the plates, Tango, to the table. And on your way back, you feel
Horny.
Always, baby.
Typical Tuesday.
your robin crawls up on your thing, and telepathically, it's like jumping around and like pecking at your leather, and it's like you can hear it. I'm going to break one of these leather straps. I'm going to do it. And it's just pecking at it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Father, will you let me do it?
Knock yourself out.
And it's just pecking at you. This little mechanical robin on your shoulder.
Brett, is there a lull in the need for service at this point?
It's slowing down, and then all of a sudden, out the door kicks open, and you see Shay walk in frantically, just like buttoning up her blouse, tying her hair in a ponytail. So I'm late. I'm sorry. I overslept.
Get it, Shay.
The walk of shame.
Oh, hi, Miss Shay.
Oh, you're doing the oatmeal today, yes?
Yes, would you care for a bowl?
No, thank you. I need to work. Thank you, both of you, Tango and Trevor, for standing in for me and Sog. It means a lot to me.
Shay,
course.
you're tacking on at least 15% gratuity on these tabs, right? Because this is hard work.
I get paid a living wage, actually. I do. We don't believe in tipping here at the Axe and Skull.
Fantastic.
This is a society where tips don't matter because my boss actually pays me what I deserve.
Oh my goodness, this is a fantasy world.
And Shay and Sog relieve you two of your duties. And you notice Sparrow and Forte are not there.
Would you like some oatmeal?
Oh, yeah, please. Smells good.
I ladle 2 big, like way too much food into 2 bowls. Sit down.
Trevor, can I ask you something?
Sure.
You seem like a pretty religious fellow. I remember you talking about the goddess.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know.
Well, let's say I don't. What's your goddess's name?
Well, colloquially speaking, she's known as the goddess of miracles. It's from her that all magic flows into Aurora.
Okay. That's interesting. Back home, we have the matriarch, and it's pretty similar. Can I ask a question?
Esneas.
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 It is
Blesvik.
Esneas.
Does the goddess ever like talk to you, like maybe in like dreams, visions?
Well, I mean, probably, but also maybe not. Like a lot of people talk to me in dreams, but I don't know if I don't know if like she's being other people in a dream and telling me stuff, or maybe just like I had some bad oatmeal. So, you know.
All right, because last night I had a really vivid dream, and I felt the presence of the matriarch, and I saw. Well, I think it's a vision of the future. Okay, I saw a bunch of elves getting slaughtered, and there was this bald guy with he had like a tattoo behind his ear that looked like like a tax collector's scales, and there was this little girl. And I wanted to save her, but before I could do anything, she just got snatched up. She got took by all these guys in armor. And I'm just thinking, maybe we're supposed to go stop that.
Where is it?
A forest?
Are there any forests in the area? Did we pass through any forests?
I mean, yeah, you pass through forests, but
All over the place.
yeah, there's forest everywhere.
Right. Okay. Well, we can start asking around. I wonder if it's related to the missing people.
Oh, maybe this seemed. I mean, they were going to burn everything to the ground. So, and there was this guy who ripped another dude in half, which is crazy strong. And, I don't know. It seems like a little bit less kidnappy and a little bit more genocide-y.
We have to stop this. Hey, Sog.
Hey,
Sorry, do you have a minute?
I mean, yeah, you guys took care of my busiest time, my rush, if you will. It's kind of load.
Well, you want to sit down and have a meal?
Yeah, please.
As Zog's sitting down, the door opens and Sparrow and Forte enter, and Forte looks like he just had the best meal of his life.
I look hungry, like I didn't touch mine.
Trevor, barely glances up, makes a bowl of oatmeal for Sog, makes a bowl of oatmeal for Sparrow, puts them out, keeps looking at Sog. So, do you know about any, elven enclaves nearby in a foresty area?
Nearby.
They would have a giant tree and an amphitheater built into the dirt.
If I'm being honest, that doesn't sound anything close to here,
What?
if you will.
Where did you get this location from?
Oh, well,
In my dreams.
A dream. You got the location from a dream.
Tango here thinks that the goddess of miracles might have sent him a vision of genocide that we might be able to stop.
Yeah, there were a bunch of guys in armor, and One of them was tearing people in half, and they burned the forest down, and they stole this little girl.
And there was the
let's
really
try
distinctive
this.
looking one you said, right?
Has any forests burned down recently?
And he was bald.
No.
Oh, that's helpful. Thank you.
He had a tattoo behind his ear.
I mean, if I'm being honest, this sounds like, years ago, there was a place called Biome. Biome.
Sorry, biome?
Yes, Biome.
B-E-O-M?
Yes, actually.
I think the word is biome.
No, Biome. It was an elven place, but
Enclave?
sure. There were more people than elves that lived there, but primarily elves. And one day, it just didn't exist anymore.
What happened to it?
Stories said lightning crashed and burnt the giant tree and killed all the people that lived there.
Did you see any lightning in your dream?
No, it was a fireball.
Well, sounds like it's already done, unfortunately. Can't save those people right now. However, we do have a bit more necessary tasks at hand.
Right, no, but I was thinking maybe it's related. Because Tango said it might be a future thing.
Yeah, why?
'Cause
Why would the matriarch show me something that already happened that I can't change?
Are you sure the matriarch showed you it? You sure you didn't just dream it?
Listen, I smoke a lot of this moon poppy here, and so I don't really dream very often.
So do you think this was a prophecy of the future?
That's what I thought
How
at first.
far into the future? If it's not a prophecy, then what is it? If it's not the future, it's clearly the past, this Beyond place.
I don't know. We could forget about it. I don't even know
We
what to
should
do with that
probably forget
information.
about it.
Let's see.
People are missing.
I mean,
Also, we
Got
have
an insight check of 11 on Sparrow.
Sparrow, you trying to hide anything?
I was trying to just focus on
what about the
oatmeal.
symbol of the scales? Does that mean anything to anybody?
That means nothing to me.
Right, didn't you?
Deception's a 15. Just on the die. Sorry. But she was inciting me.
So nothing.
Nothing.
Sparrow looks normal. Sparrow's enjoying the oatmeal.
I was hungry.
Zog.
Yes, it's Sog with an S.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Sog.
How can I help you?
I was just wondering, if you could give me directions to the butcher shop.
Oh yeah, you just follow the street down the path. It is actually not too far from the elected official manor.
Okay.
Yes, if you see the big manor, it's literally 2 or 3 spots next door.
We're good, Sog, right?
Yeah, you're great.
Do you need me to clean anything?
No, Shay's going to take care of that since she was
All
late.
right. Well, we will probably be back in time for dinner, so I'll help you out then.
Wonderful. Oh, you don't have to.
Oh, well,
Gunther will be here.
Gunther.
Yeah, he's the chef for the night shift.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
Of course.
Just doesn't matter. Just know. In Tarn, so much to see, so much to do. So what's wrong with taking the back streets?
Very, very wise. Wise words.
There's a saying back at the monastery.
Yeah?
You'll never shine if you don't glow.
Glow?
And there's a saying back where I'm from. Get in the fucking carriage! Time's a wasting!
So the 4 of you
Does your
leave.
wrist hurt? Why are you tapping it?
It's a watch.
4 of
What am I watching?
Are you... I don't know if they're dumb or if they're secretly intelligent.
You will never know.
It's a mystery. Either way, get in the carriage.
You guys are headed to meet some more?
Yeah.
You see the giant, what's giant compared to the rest of this, of Lower Taran, but the nice 2-story manor with white columns and a nice big roof with a black gate with like little tiny spikes and a nice door, right?
I see that, and I look around at the rest of Lower Terran.
Yes, it is out of place. Completely.
This is who they want to keep on voting for? He's clearly using the money for himself.
Well, my understanding is that this is the house of the elected officials, so like any elected official would live in this house.
I don't know, it seems pretty fancy. And since he is the only elected official, if I'm not mistaken, for quite a few years.
For Lower Tarn, yes.
Yes. I'm starting to think it's more of a ploy of his to stay elected so he can stay here if he's been using the money to spruce it up a bit.
Well, you do want your officials to have a certain amount of comfort because it's supposedly supposed to
they
make
need to
them
be with
less
the people.
prone to bribery.
You're telling me that's not bribery?
Oh, no, it probably
Oh,
is.
very much so. Yes.
And you guys are at the storefront, Meats and More, the front of the shop.
Hey, so what's our plan here?
Well, I usually just kick doors in and start yelling, but I don't know if that works here.
Well, I was thinking maybe you three could distract in the front and I could sneak around back and see if maybe I can find an office, or
Sure.
maybe there's a freezer or a salt room that's got our missing people in it. I pray not.
Sounds good.
Sure. Only one note. If things were to go very pear-shaped for you and you were in trouble, how would we know?
Well, as long as I'm within 30 feet of you, and then this you hear in your head, I can speak into your mind.
Sorry, were you going to finish your sentence?
Yeah, I know. I didn't hear anything.
Sorry. One at a time. I finished the sentence for each of you.
Whoa!
Yes.
Sorry. And I say it in my mind, and I just look at you real weird.
Oh, no, sorry. I have to engage the conversation first, but you can reply.
Oh.
But no, yeah.
I don't deal with many telepaths. So
Well,
I'm
I can't read minds. We have
You
to
could
establish
just
a
yell
link
really
first.
loudly.
I could. Also, I could start a fire.
All right, here's the plan. You go around back. You do your thing. Go in there and follow my lead.
All right.
And I go and I kick
Sparrow
in the
checks the
door.
gun. You kick it. Ding!
Yep. Ding. Hello there. I'm a wedding planner, and these two are getting married, and we want meats.
Oh, so you walk in, that small, quaint little meat shop with a menu on the wall. Typical meats that you would normally see. Beef, pork, chicken, horse. A basket on the counter that clearly empty that reads bread on front of it. And there's a tan elf with silver hair stands behind the counter. Thin, tall, wearing a sleeveless shirt with a white apron on and has tattoos that travel up his arm. Vines weaving around it. He goes, oh, hello. Okay. You need meats. Welcome to Meats and More.
Are you the owner of the
No,
establishment?
my name is Par. I am just a cashier. Sadly, we're out of bread. So it's more, the more is kind of not here. So it's just meats.
So it's just meats right now. That's fine. We can work with this.
Yes. How can I help you?
Well, how big? We have 200 to 350 guests coming.
Wow.
For this. Yes, it's a lot. You probably want to get if your owner is here, if the owner of the establishment is here, you probably want to get them out here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can get Mr. Ingram. Just give me a second.
Of course.
Oh, that's the goddess of miracles.
Yes.
How wonderful. I'm sorry, I'm taking it back. The clerics of Atia, the goddess of life and death, here are having a small celebration later this week over in the port. You should go.
Well, that's a lovely idea. I wouldn't want to impose.
I mean, I'll be there. Is that what you're asking?
Trevor blushes.
Par blushes a little bit.
I could just, I'm new to the city. I could just,
Yes,
meet you
new
here.
to the city because your fiancé lives here. And this is your first time here because you're marrying into this family, this amazing, amazing family. Isn't that right, Lydia?
Trevor sort of, his hand awkwardly gropes in the direction of Sparrow's hand. He has no idea what to do.
That's right. We're happily getting married.
Give me a perception check, Trevor.
God damn it. 16.
You see a look of slight disappointment on Par's face. Yes, the owner. Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna go grab him.
Yes, thank you.
And he walks past the door.
This should give Tango more than enough time. We can talk this person. Be picky as possible about your meats.
I don't know why, but I think I feel sick.
Don't worry. That's just nerves. Just push it down and ignore it.
Okay.
And Par comes back, and the door swings behind him too. But you don't see the person walk through. But past the counter, a gnome with slick back white hair and kind of like a sharp goatee walks around and says, "So, I hear you're planning a wedding."
Yes, that we are.
Wonderful. Cut to Tango. You are walking around the back.
Yeah, I'm circling around back.
So around back.
I'm looking for windows,
So as you
chimneys without smoke.
Okay. So as you, I mean, it's a pretty simple back alleyway because a lot of the deliveries get transferred in the back, right? And you kind of follow this little alleyway and you see two wooden doors with tracks that lead into it. And there are 4 guards standing in front of this, kind of like nonchalant, but they kind of either look like guards or they more look like strong people that help with deliveries.
That's a whole lot of security for a butcher shop.
There is a window kind of 15, 20 feet into the air.
Is it directly above them?
It's not directly above them, but it's like above to the left. So yes.
Okay. I'm going to subtle spell and misty step up into it from a hidden position.
Well, give me a sorcerer.
Ooh, this is a 5.
Whew, so lucky.
Yep.
So lucky.
I thought it was a 3 at first.
I wish it was a 3. That's just me.
Because you like chaos.
I love chaos, y'all. Okay. So you misty step up towards the window. And since you're kind of small, you can kind of see into the ledge.
Oh, I'm going to pull myself up and in.
Oh, the window's shut.
Oh. Well, if I can see through it, I can.
It's pretty dirty, but you can kind of see through it.
Okay. Well, I would have taken my misty step past it. Does that make sense?
Oh, you're jumping in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure about that?
Yeah. There's no.
With your face, yes.
I'm not getting past 4 guards. Yeah. This is the only way I can get in the building.
Perfect. Perfect. You misty step in, and all of a sudden you drop 15 feet into. You land on a sack, just a sack of like papers, but it's kind of like parchment paper that you imagine they wrap the meats in. You know what I mean? And
I'm an expert spy.
you are.
But stealth isn't your forte. It's charm. Really, you probably should have talked.
So you fall. You're in a dark room, and you kind of see underneath the doors, right? Where the tracks were, the front 2 doors, light kind of billow in underneath just a little bit, and just a little bit of light that shines through the window you just fell. You hear swingings of chains back and forth, and a rancid, foul smell is amongst you. What would you like to do?
I mean, it smells like death, huh?
Yeah, it smells like death.
Well, that's not great.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to get all sneaky and I'm going to try to sniff out that smell.
Okay.
I'm going to head towards it. Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
That's a nat 1.
You really can't. The smell is so overwhelming that it kind of just feels like it's everywhere, if you will. And yeah,
Gonna miss you, Davis.
and as you continue to just kind of feel around this dimly lit room, you start to hear a hammer against a wooden table with a thud in between it.
Somebody's tenderizing a steak.
And you feel around, and as you're walking, you bump into a meat hook. It doesn't hook you, but you bump into it. What would you like to do?
Oh, so the meat hook doesn't give me away, though? Doesn't
No.
make a noise?
No. You just kind of like feel around, and you touch it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go see what this person is tenderizing.
Great. So you make your way closer and closer to this sound, and it's just getting louder and louder. And in front of you stands a man, like blue pants, worker boots, kind of like a bluer button-up shirt, rolled up sleeves, stains, and then an apron, like the neck of an apron. And you see him with a hammer swinging up and down on this table as the table, every hit, moves and jumps. And he has this backpack-ish kind of thing on, and you see his head has this metal apparatus from the back. But that's all you see. It could be something that like blocks him from getting blood or meat or something like that. And in his other hand, a sack that's dripping blood. And you just see
Okay. I am going to use my telepathy. And I'm gonna make it sound like a voice far off. Hey, can I get some help over here?
what side of the room, left or right?
I don't know if I can actually throw my voice with the telepathy, right? I'm just trying to make him think.
No. Give me an Arcana.
like the far side of where I am, I guess. That's a 10.
10. You're able to do it. Far side of him.
Yeah,
Like
or away from where I am, because I want to go get a look at what's on the table here.
Okay. So and you see the metal apparatus on his face, barely, because it's still dimly lit. And it's just a straight metal that comes over his face and over top of his head. And he stops tenderizing, and he starts to walk over to that sound. Hammer grinding against the ground.
Super unsanitary. I'm gonna, as he's doing that, I'm gonna sneak up to the table.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
I thought we were about to face Leatherface, but I think we're about to face Pyramid Head.
20. Soft 20.
Okay. So you look over the table, and on the table you see the body that resembles a harpy. Wings spread, chest caved in now, legs flattened, tenderized, butterflied, face smashed in, beak kind of on the side, tied down.
Sweet heavens, what is happening here? I'm gonna try to get out of there as fast as I can.
Give me a perception check.
12?
12. The sound of the hammer scraping against the ground has stopped.
Okay. I'm going to peek over the table in the direction he walked off. Is he coming back?
With a 12, you can't see because of the dimly lit room.
Great. I'm going to roll under the table and hide.
You're going to roll under the table and hide. Okay.
Covered in harpy blood now.
And I'm going to start trying to reach out with my telepathy to anybody within 30 feet, but this feels like the building's too big.
With anybody?
No. Any of the 3 people I know.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can just shoot it at any... Like, it says any one creature, so I guess I can, but...
Okay.
Ugh.
So you're under the table. And you hear the work boots begin to walk back over to the table. Fuck. Sparrow.
As I've sitting there looking at the meat choices, because
Yeah.
I've asked for a impossible style meat, right? That is vegetable mixed with, like, you know what I mean? for the certain customers that can't do that.
Listen, madam. For a vegetarian kind of option, I suggest that you might find a different type of place, establishment, because
Yes,
even
here
though we're meats and more, we don't have that kind of more.
Right, it's a different kind of. Here's a meat. How about? Tell you what. I'll take care of the meats. Do you have any?
Where's your bathroom while you discuss this? I'm sorry. Do you have one indoor somewhere?
For paying customers only. I'm gonna die.
We're paying customers.
You haven't paid for anything yet. Right
I
now,
have-
you're just asking for meats.
Can I have a steak? Rare. T-bone.
Pa, get this man a rare steak.
Then I put down however much. How much is this going to cost?
3 silver.
Where's the restroom?
I'll show you.
There's a man with a metal face and a giant hammer, and he's smashing someone on the table.
Pa, get them steaks. Come with me, madam.
I follow him.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you need help with getting the steak bar?
Trevor?
If you want to help me get the steaks,
You get back in your head.
I was just offering.
no, I can get the steaks. Thank you.
Sure.
And Park kind of like pushes his hair behind his ear and kind of walks into where the meats are. And
Samir, was he acting really weird about the bathroom?
I don't remember him saying anything about the bathroom.
What? He literally just walked Sparrow off.
Oh,
So,
I
as
don't
I'm
know.
following him,
I didn't.
I'm also checking.
I don't know him
behind
that well.
me.
I'm checking what.
I'm checking behind me every 5 paces because I don't want someone to step from like a corner.
Okay. So he's walking you towards the bathroom, and it's kind of like towards the end of the hall. You walk past the counter towards a little hallway, and there is one bathroom.
Yeah. As we get to the bathroom, so it's a one bathroom.
Just one bathroom.
Okay. Does it appear to be able to like lock? Mm-hmm. Okay. So does he like let me step past him or?
Here.
And he shows you the door.
Excellent. I move to it. I open it in, and then I shove him in and close it.
I need a grapple.
You want to make it
Strength check.
There goes my
Are we talking athletics?
Yeah, athletics.
Okay, yeah.
Versus his.
He's a gnome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figure.
But I'm not going to do athletics. I'm going to do acrobatics with this guy. Sorry. He's a gnome. He ain't strong. He's fast.
Well, yeah, I'm fast too.
Fast as fuck, boys. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I didn't get him.
What was your number, though?
It's only like a 5.
Okay. So you try to push him in. He quickly dodges out of the way. And
Grisham would like a word.
Give me a deception check.
I'll make it a play. I'm still making a play for this one. Deception.
Deception.
Okay. I don't suppose I get advantage for hitting the right choice of deception. When I swung, did I get close enough that?
No, you failed that, so you're not going to get advantage or anything. You failed the push, right?
Well, right. But I feel like that's very mob-like.
He meant dropping the Grisham thing. The would like a word.
Would Grisham be did I get close enough to the right sort of threat that would be advantage?
Potentially.
Okay.
It's hard to tell, but you also failed this push test, so I'm not going to give you advantage on that because he is whatchamacallit.
Wily.
Yes, he is curious. Go ahead.
Aware to your ways.
To my ways. This is definitely not my ways. Okay.
Beats on the table in the meat room.
Middling 10.
Grisham, you say? Grisham who?
You don't know Grisham.
Oh, I know Grisham. But do you know Grisham?
I do. I know my satyr friend and his rap skills. He does love a good bet, doesn't he? I know a lot about Grisham, actually. I'm not that bad at this. To be honest, I'm rolling better than I'm talking. I'm rolling worse than I'm talking.
Sparrow, please, I'm gonna die.
All right, I don't have time.
The fuck?
You move, I put a hole through you. All right.
What do you want? All the meat? You want meat? Is that what you want?
I want an impossible meat, but I need you to show me where your big metal friend is with a hammer.
How do you know about the keeper?
I know Grisham.
Grisham doesn't know about the keeper.
He does, which is why I'm here.
Give me intimidation.
Oh God, I'm so deep into this lie.
There you are.
Oh shit. Intimidation? I am not charismatic at this game. I failed. I nat 1 on that.
On this dice.
Ooh, on these dice?
Yeah, it's your die. I failed miserably
lucky
on that
dice.
nat 1.
Your lucky dice. He, You can't look.
Oh, I it's a nat 1. I failed.
Okay. You failed your
There is
invitation.
no-
He's like, this is the game you want to play, huh?
I just shoot him. I'm done.
All right, roll attack.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
So
no, roll attack.
initiative first, or?
No, do this and then we'll roll initiative. This is a prize.
I am going to spend a grit point to make it a.
Fuck.
I will spend a grit to make it a dead eye shot, so I get advantage. Does anyone have an extra 2d8 for me?
I got you. You got both of them?
Yes. Thank you. 23 points of damage.
23.
First shot.
As you hit him,
Yeah.
and he is violently bleeding. Now, one of those is mine.
Oh, sorry.
you.
Yes. Are we rolling initiative now?
Now we're gonna roll initiative as Trevor.
You all just.
Oh
Yeah. Well, that's done.
Oh.
What did you roll, Sparrow?
15.
Trevor.
8.
8.
7.
7 minus 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
5.
5. Awesome. And Tango will get to you in a second.
8.
It's not relevant right now.
Cool.
I didn't want to play anyway.
As you shoot this man, he falls to the ground. He pulls out a short sword. Okay? And he tries to stab you in your shin. Okay?
That's fair. Very fair. Yeah.
Very fair.
Yep. Very fair. I have a 16 AC.
Nat
He crit.
20.
He crit.
Okay. And you are going to take 15 points of stab damage. Stabby stab, piercing damage.
Okay, I have a pen, so I'm going to put it here.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
Well, I might as well. I already wrote it down. Thank you.
and then from his pants, he pulls out
Hey, now.
a little from his pants,
meat.
like his shoes.
This is the more.
From his shoes, he pulls out a little dagger.
You know why
and
they call me
tosses
the
it at
butcher?
you, like throws it at
Because
you,
I'm packing
Okay.
meat.
and that misses. And it just dodges
Everybody
by
gets
you.
a happy ending at
It's
Meet
your
Some
turn.
More.
All right. So that really hurt. Like, I definitely look bloodied now.
Yeah.
So Sparrow just kind of,
It's the crit. It was the crit.
yeah, okay, fucker. Pulls out the second gun. And I am going to shoot him twice.
Okay.
So one for the attack action, one with the bonus action.
Okay.
The offhand, main hand.
Go.
So, oh man. Main hand will only be a 10.
10 total.
Yeah. The
Misses.
offhand will be a 22.
The 22 hit. The offhand one hits.
Okay. So he'll take another 10.
Okay. He's looking mighty fucked up.
All right.
Sparrow, did you run into the 4 security guards outside?
I just get that out of my head. I'm busy killing the owner. I'm busy killing the owner. Okay, so he looks pretty fucked up.
Yes.
But if he hits me again, I might go down.
Um.
I'm gonna action surge and kill him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
Okay.
do it. I don't want to deal with that.
It's a tough little gnome.
14 on the first, 19 on the second.
The second one hits. The first one does not.
Wow, you're pretty good. 15 more.
Okay.
Is he dead?
Only barely alive. Like, I'm talking, he is bleeding out.
Like, is it not the trope that the shop owners are always like
Level 17 retired adventurers.
I guess so, man. With 50 points?
As you see his eyes begin to grow blue as thunder. I'm joking. Talos, give me the strength. I'm kidding. He is barely alive. With that being said, Trevor.
Trevor looks up as he hears the gunshot.
Gunshots.
Gunshots.
There was 5.
5.
Is Par still in the room?
Yeah, Par drops the stakes on the ground.
Aww.
I am so sorry. Wait here. Trevor just runs in the back.
Runs to the back. You see the shop owner sprawled on the ground with a sword stabbed into Sparrow's shin.
Probably like the femoral artery, actually. Yeah, he got me good.
And you see the guns smoking, fire, like just let in some lead into this boy. What would you like to do?
Trevor says, "Halt!"
Nobody looks.
Oh no.
Sir and
and cast command on the gnome.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
I mean, he's on the ground, but okay.
Gnomes have advantage.
Good. What's your DC?
Goddamn stone cunning.
15. You succeed. He's halted on the ground. Hand still grasped on the sword, but he's not doing anything.
Okay. Halt is basically a one-turn hold person.
Okay. Now it is Forte's turn. Master Forte.
I run up to Par and I go, "Hey, don't you worry, we're gonna take care of this." As I put my hand on his shoulder and I cast Friends to like calm him down. And then I go, "Also, can you wrap those in some paper for me and have them ready for when I leave? Thank you, bye." And then I head to the back.
He goes, sure. And you head to the back as in where they're headed? Or do you head?
I mean, I head to where the noise is.
Okay, you do. Okay. And he's your friend. Sure, I can do that. Is Ingram okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna find out, but I'm gonna take care of this no matter what. Just make sure they're wrapped, please.
Okay. He does. He starts wrapping up. You head to the back. You see sprawled up on the ground. You see Sparrow holding guns, and Trevor's just like, "Halt!
He's doing fine, Par.
Okay, I'm wrapping things up real nice for you.
Thank you.
I'm throwing in a little extra special.
Love it. You should take this over to the Axe and Skull."
Okay. Ding. He just
And you kind of see some weird relief on my face, like, we're gonna have steak for dinner tonight.
Okay.
I mean, if we survive, but you know.
It is top of the round. It's his turn.
Yeah. So he loses his turn.
He's halted right now, correct? It's your turn.
Okay. I will club him across the head with the butt. Main hand off.
I believe we call it the bazooka badonkadonk.
Bazooka badonkadonk.
Bazooka badonka.
All right, roll the hit.
Really flows off the tongue.
We said it was cannon.
20.
20, it hits.
What's the damage on that?
1.
Is he conscious?
He's passed out.
Cool. I'm cool.
Did you kill him?
I would like to. Trevor is trying to stabilize him.
Okay. You stabilize him.
I'm bleeding from my inner thigh.
He's you've kind of like medicine. You've stopped the bleeding from all of the gunshots, and he's just kind of like on the ground. Hair is no longer slicked back.
I can't help this.
Go find Tango. He said he's in trouble.
Before we get there, Tango.
A bonus action second wind, by the way.
Okay, cool. Just do it.
Are we doing 2 rounds of flashback?
Pretty much.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Go. And you hear goo 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 goo. And the hammering stops. And his feet walk away. And he walks over into like the direction of where it is, but you can't really see where he is. You get that this might be your only chance to get the fuck out.
Right, I'm gonna peek back towards the door that was near the window I came in. Does it open? Like, do the guards come rushing in, or?
Give me a perception check.
That is a 5.
A 5. With a 5, you do see slight like little feet, just kind of like walking back and forth underneath the door light. Like the light flickers as feet kind of walk away.
Okay. This could be wild.
Let's go, baby.
I'm gonna actually follow the big dude with the hammer, but I'm gonna like sneak. I'm sneaking behind him.
Okay.
Because I know that
Give
I
me
can
a stealth check.
Hey, that guy's coming for you. So, Sparrow.
To be fair, this guy's like peripheral vision must be shit.
It's an 11?
Oh no. Oh no.
Disadvantage because
Right.
helmet.
So as I get out from under the table, I bump against the harpy's arm and knock it off the table onto the ground.
And he looks. And you see one circular red eye on the faceplate of this helmet. And he looks directly at you.
Hey, I'm Tango Honeypot. I got lost. Sparrow, help. Sparrow, help.
You hear another gunshot.
As you see him reach open his faceplate to a dark, can't really see what's in there. And he reaches in and pulls out a glass bottle with a thing, like a little piece of paper or a bandana lit on fire. Yeah.
He has a Molotov in his face?
And he throws it at you. As this Molotov cocktail is thrown to a point, 60 feet duration, you take 2d6 fire damage.
Oh. Do I roll to save or?
No, it is on impact.
Okay.
As you take only 3 fire damage.
Wow.
Yeah, I know that was not a good roll. As
Are they caught on fire?
I need you to make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
We'll find out.
Well, that's a 4.
4. You're now caught on fire for 3 rounds, taking 1d6 fire damage at the start of your round. As he begins to come close to you, you can spend an action to extinguish the fire.
Great.
As he begins to slowly walk to you, what you want to do?
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is bonus action, because I'm going to use quickening and spend 2 of my sorcerer points.
Okay.
To make mage armor a bonus action.
Okay. And that's a spell.
That is a spell. An 11, so no effect.
No effect.
And Oh shit! I could have shielded that freaking thing of fire. I'm gonna charge him.
What?
Okay.
And right before I hit him, I'm gonna misty step behind him towards the door he was walking towards.
Oh, he wasn't walking towards a door. He was just walking into the sound.
Okay, well, that direction.
Okay.
'Cause that tells me that's the way towards the front. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So you do.
Cool.
And he's like, and then he turns around. Oh, roll a
Just his head turns around.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
nat
so
20, so nothing happens. Great. So he turns around. You see him reach with his hand a meat hook, and he just launches it at you. I need you to give me a
son.
dexterity saving throw.
How many turns has this been? Oh,
Just like,
Oh, and a d6. Thank you.
I think he gets 2, right?
You take 3 fire damage.
great.
Well, 2.
wait, is this the beginning of Tango's turn? He takes fire damage at the beginning of his turn.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so we're at the beginning
For
of Tango's
3.
turn.
Yes.
Sorry, you
Oh
said
no.
he
I'm
launched.
sorry. I'm just calculating it right now.
Okay, 19 dex save.
Okay. As the meat hook just goes over your head, it's your turn.
I mean, I'm gonna turn.
And he's coming straight for you. He's not running. He's walking towards you.
Okay,
Hammer grinding against the ground.
So I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna dash, hopefully to find the front. I mean,
It's very dim lit.
I'm on fire.
Fair. I need you to give me a perception
It's
check.
part of his long game.
Not with advantage, just normal.
16.
16. As you're walking, you see what he was going towards was a door, but it has ice ruins around it.
What the fuck?
Great. I'm gonna run up to the door and start pounding on it. And then I'm gonna message, telepathically link with Trevor. Trevor, I need a hero.
I need a hero. That's it. That's all we can do. Copyright infringement.
Tango! Tango! I'm coming, Tango!
As he begins to come towards you. And we hear, I'm coming for you, Tango! This is where we end. With the looming threat of the Keeper, Meats and More, owner Ingram, pass the fuck out.
He go nap.
He go nap, and Par with a bunch of stakes headed straight for the Acton Skull.
Yes.
This has been another episode of So You Want to Be a Hero. Thank you for everyone for listening. I hope you enjoyed this one. Might have started slow, but it finished with
I don't know what
a
you're talking about. I
bang.
thought it started great.
Gosh, man, that was... You guys did some fucking strange things, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know what you could
I didn't
possibly
even know
be
what to
referring
do in the
to.
beginning. I just sat there silently for the first 30.
Just
You did.
following your breadcrumbs, Brad.
Yeah,
Gosh.
that's it.
Okay.
You
Awesome.